Welcome back to the Conscious Resistance. You're listening to Orion Talk Radio. Let's continue this conversation with Jason Bermas and Shepard Ambellas. Let's continue, actually, before we get into Sandy Hook. We've got so much to talk about, and really, I'm fine with doing more segments, so as long as you guys got time, we can talk. But I just asked the question off air, and I feel like I should ask it again on air. I was asking, in regards to shade, before we change subjects, what is the strongest piece of geoengineering that information that you've encountered?
Oh, there's so much of it, and Jason can speak to this as well. But the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, the IPCC, it just openly outright states their geoengineering. It even, there's even videos of some of their hearings. Some of their meetings where they themselves or people within their the actual committee are questioning, is this good for people? Is it good for plant life, animal life, and whatnot? So they know these things are detrimental. There's also globalchange.gov or the USGCRP, United States Global Change Research Program, which actually refers to they have a supplemental presidential budget, so they actually get funding to study this type stuff and conduct research into geoengineering, and yet the Congress denies this is even going on. So just blatant government websites and documents containing geoengineering is real, and Jason could probably take that further.
Yep. On top of what he just talked about, let's talk about the IPCC. Rosalind Peterson, first of all, is at the forefront of this. There are other organizations involved, NASA being one of them, NOAA being another one, documented. You can see that they've done aerosol spraying, research on how it affects the environment. Recently, this Fox clip has also been circulating where during the Cold War, they sprayed a certain type of aerosol over St. Louis in poor areas to, again, see what the effects would be on the populace. This is all admitted and in thousands of documents. But if people really want to know, I should pull up my Twitter right now, and while we get into the conversation, I will. But just recently, we had a leak. I'm not sure if it was WikiLeaks or it was anonymous. I almost think it was anonymous. Leaked the IPCC report, and you go inside the report, and it's stating geoengineering, SRM, solar radiation management, aerosol spraying again and again and again. And they're always talking about it in the context of global warming. But now they're saying that the reflection of the sun is actually trapping heat and it's making it warmer. So it's having the quote-unquote reverse effect of what they're saying it's being used for. But they still want us to pay a carbon tax. So there is no denying that geoengineering is occurring. In fact, I believe in this document, they actually use the terms prolonged jet contrails as well, the same terminology that Rosalind Peterson uses. And I've done 2 tours with her. She's somebody who used to do environmental survey. She's seen firsthand trees dying around her, wildlife dying around her, tree degradation to an extent that now I've seen in the past 3 years from our trip with InfoWars, and people can see that interview, I think, in full over at the Alex Jones channel, to now going with Shep, taking that nice 10-hour car drive to L.A. and spending a day with Rosalind. She's such a sweetheart. And she says, look, they can do whatever they want under the guise of research. They're like mad scientists. And she doesn't like to subscribe to the fear-mongering either. I'm sure she's very hesitant and waiting to see what the release of the film is like. But at the same time, I think I would love to point people to her research, because if you want to go see for yourself that geoengineering is occurring, just go check out Rosalind Peterson stuff. It's undeniable.
Awesome, definitely. I recommend checking that out because I've had plenty of questions, and I've been kind of working on a video myself, trying to do a report that can highlight and show the ways that if you care about the environment, if you care about your health, if you care about the planet, then you should care about geoengineering and recognize that it's more than a conspiracy theory. Also, I want to throw out for anybody else who's listening, check out weathermodification.com. It's a website I discovered a while back where it's a website for a company called Weather Modification Incorporated. They list the clients they've worked for, including universities, and they show the type of planes you can use for aerial cloud seeding and for different types of geoengineering, and it's right there. You can call